Peace to the viewers. I haven't made a video, I believe, in about almost 2 weeks, but I plan on making 3 videos tonight. But this video, as you can see from the title, is the social media smackdown. Since this is a new channel, I'm limited on time, but I will also make another video on blacks and suicide and black women, single black women with no kids. But I'll probably put that video on my other channel, True Jimmy, because I want to be able to talk as long as I want without any time limits. But this video is called the Social Media Smackdown. And to me, a social media smackdown is when people who were once had a relationship, whether romantic or friendship, true friendship, all of a sudden have a falling out, and then they decide to put everybody's dirt on social media. I recently took another, what I call a fast, from watching Facebook, looking at Facebook, glancing through Facebook, looking at my timeline, just to see what everybody else is doing in their life. And of course, you always get a variety, whether someone's dropping knowledge, you got what's going on TV, what's popping off, you got sports, you just got regular old what they're doing at that moment, or what they're eating for that night. And I have recently posted pictures of what I'm eating that day, so I am included in that. But I recently took a fast this time because I think I'm at a point where you get tired of watching people who were in an intimate relationship or had a genuine friendship for a long time finally having a falling out, and it's just a mess. I'm trying not to curse, and you know, it's very easy and I may slip up, but when you see people, especially in a romantic relationship, have a falling out, something comes out of left field on them, next thing you know, it goes from cursing the person out, telling everybody that the relationship's over, then you spilling every intimate detail you knew about that person online. And then you have people who had a good friendship, something went left with them, and it's the same thing. And the whole time I'm thinking, like, social media, we all know that online you could pretend to be something that you're not. But when people actually know each other, to realize that they're going online to cuss you out and let all your friends know online, and let strangers who don't know either one of you all, the parties involved, know what's going on. It's just like, you kind of like, dang, if something happened, popped off between people, why isn't it left up between those people? And I myself have been guilty of that, because if I feel that if someone's causing harm to a larger group of people, and is a danger to other people, I will spout off and say something smart. But when you see people that had an intimate relationship, used to have mutual respect for people, and you could go through their history, you know, where they're taking pictures together or they're doing business deals together, they may spout off that they had decades-long friendship, or people on the verge of getting married. All of a sudden, something happens in the relationship. They decide to tap online, be King Konging. That's what I call King Konging on the keyboard, and telling everybody what's happening, and then spilling that person's dirt. And then it becomes a battle, and then you just sitting there like, wait a minute, if this is somebody you used to care about and love, why are you deciding to put their junk online? Why don't you just tell them to their face, you know? But I had to take a break from Facebook because it's just too much. And, you know, you can come with different ideas like, well, that's, you know, relationships between people. You know, there's good times, bad times. People fall out of friendships. There's a season for every relationship. You can come up with all these unique sayings and to try to justify, like, okay, a friendship broke up. Hey, that's how people go. Some friendships stay together, some depart. Relationships come and go. What's the big deal? But one thing that doesn't seem to change is that reputation always remains the same. A relationship can fall out and all that. You may be the one person that did the other person dirty and wrong, but one thing you still want to protect is your reputation. You be like, yeah, I'm guilty of that behavior, but don't think I'm a bad person. Protect that reputation. Reputation always remain the same. And I think that's why people love to go on social media and basically blast somebody with not just what happened in the falling out between the parties, but to tell stuff that has nothing to do with the falling out. And you're just like, good gracious, they throwing everything, what they say, the kitchen sink and the trash can. They throwing everything that had nothing to do with what the original disagreement was. So reputation is very important to people. And yes, I'm sure everybody has seen videos where somebody was done dirty and they went to social media and letting your family or whatever and the world know that you ain't no daggone good. But one thing people will always try to do is protect their reputation, and then they'll come back with dirt on you, and then it's like a bunch of mudslinging. And for me, I think, if you were in a relationship with somebody, if it was somebody you were intimate, whatever, cuss their butt out into their face. It's just like, why are you going on social media? Your friends and your family, your genuine friends and your family will find out in your regular face-to-face life. Why do you feel to go on social media and let them know what went wrong, who did what, and then start telling all these nasty, dirty, intimate secrets that was held between two people? Or if you had a friendship, you always hear, since we all like to, tune in to what famous celebrities are doing, anytime a celebrity does something bad or something bad happens to them, they always say that their true friends are very few, because a lot of good friends they thought were good friends fell off once the bad times came. And we all know, if you've been in any type of relationship, that when the fire comes to it, when that heat, when it's tested, you'll find out who's your true friend, who really cared about you. And you also hear that if somebody has a good friend, if somebody did something wrong, that person will come to them face to face and tell them. If I had a genuine friendship with you, I will come and tell you face to face. I'm not going to go on social media and blast you and not answer my phone, not pick up the phone and call you like, yo, that was jacked up what you did. Da, 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 da. Or you see that person face to face. And if y'all cuss each other out, fight it out, whatever, slam doors, whatever, call each other names or whatever, but to sit there, don't even address the person, and just put it on social media, they're garbage or whatever, and never pick up the phone. This is somebody you're supposed to have been friends with for a decade or two, and you're not even brave enough or stand in your relationship like, I know you, you know me, and tell them face to face. That means you wasn't a true friend to begin with. And I'm like, I seen some garbage on Facebook the last couple of weeks, and because you in these watch people timelines and stuff, and you see what people doing, they posting pictures, doing all this and that, and as soon as something goes left, everybody King Konging on the keyboard. And I'm just like, dang, but nobody picking up a phone. People saying, but you ain't call me, you ain't address me or whatever. You doing it all on social media. So one thing that people like to protect is their reputation. The hell with what they really did wrong. I'm just going to preserve my reputation. Yeah, I did wrong, or I felt somebody else did wrong, so I'm going to, damage their reputation, but I ain't going to address them face to face on what they did wrong. And to me, that's you just being a straight coward. So that's, my time is almost up, but yeah, this was my little vent on social media Smackdown. Sometimes you got to get away and tune out of social media, go on a fast, because this mess right here, people need to start talking to people face to face instead of on their daggone keyboard. If you're a true, genuine friend, say it to their face. Peace.